Jay. Another 30-point game, his 4th in the 6 games that he has been with the Pelicans.
I mean, did he break a sweat yet, guys?
I mean, he's so
break a sweat yet?
And certainly feeling very comfortable in this offense and with this team. And Willie Green said, you know, it's still a work in progress, and we've got to go over tape a little bit more and got to be more comfortable. And certainly McCollum feels really comfortable.
Ingram with the ball fake, sets up Graham in the near corner, rattles in from deep.
This unit, well, all 3 of the scorers playing together too, with Devontae Graham playing with CJ and Brandon Ingram.
Now this is a game for the Suns. It's really been uphill the whole game and trying to play catch up.
Cam Johnson delivers from deep. But it's all about the defense now the last 5 minutes here. The Suns in one of their biggest deficits. You got to go back to their last loss that occurred in Atlanta. Last home loss took place back on January 8th as Valanciunas just barreling over Jay Crowder with the easy finger roll. Booker able to navigate around the rookie Jones in traffic, drops it off to Cam. Crowder with the ball fake. Extra pass.
Well, they've had some good looks in the basket. 11 of 36 from threes.
Valanciunas looks off. Back over to Graham. 7 on the shot clock.
And they can afford to take time off the clock.
McCollum, quick release, won't get it.
And another hustle play by the New Orleans Pelicans.
Cam Johnson arguing his point with the baseline official Derek Richardson, but they say it's last touched by Phoenix. Pelicans come in here 10-19 on the road. Dropping 4 of their last 5. They're in the midst of a tough road trip. They'll be against the Lakers. The next matchup here is Jones. 0 for 9 now on the night for the rookie. Well, he's played some solid defense this evening. Ayton working off the elbow, facing up on Valanciunas. Crowder, step back 3, no. Graham's got it.
You can almost see, too, with the Suns that it's panic.
Yeah.
And this is a team that's not panicked this season, even in the 4th quarter. Just kind of a lot of standing around on the offense and looking to take that outside shot.
Valanciunas misfires on that one.
It could be some fatigue setting in, too. Like we talked about the back-to-back, having to play 2 young, scrappy teams who are hungry for wins.
And you said it, and we all know it. I mean, the Suns are getting every team's best shot. That is a given. And you can know that sometimes. 7 of 27. Both teams shooting identical field goal percentages at 43%. Jones closing out defensively. Booker gets him up in the air. Sets up Bridges. He's got to let it go. Does so. And connects over Grant.
Suns still making a run for it.
Yeah, now it's about stops.
You talked about the team maybe feeling a little sense of panic at about the 4.5-minute mark. We'll see if coming out of that timeout that Monty Williams able to calm him down. This is where Chris Paul has been stating the obvious here, but so instrumental in keeping everybody in that level of poise. And as you see, the point guard there in street clothes, and we'll see him in that familiar spot for the next several weeks.
Well, and you mentioned it's such an unfamiliar situation for the Suns. It's been so long to lose a game. They haven't lost. I mean, there's still 2.5 minutes left to go in this game. But
Suns, more free throws here for New Orleans. Monty Williams kind of looking at the
Suns dominate. It's almost unnatural to win that much and be almost perfect
And they've gotten down in games, but they've always come back. And they came back in the second quarter, but just couldn't sustain it. And that third quarter killed them with all the fouls being called so early.
Yeah, not able to get into any kind of rhythm, and just the volume of fouls and free throws that took place.
Missing 3-point guards. I mean, how do you expect to get it done missing 3 playmakers? A lot of this system is built to run that high ball screen action.
And all 3 of them play a lot of minutes.
Yeah, and you certainly hope that, if not Sunday, that we're getting closer to the return of campaign. And there's nothing that would suggest that the injury to Aaron Holiday is going to keep him on the shelf for an extended period of time. But this season, for a variety of reasons, certainly they're thrilled to get a win for their first-year head coach, former Suns assistant, and just all-around great human being in Willie Green. But it also keeps them alive, as we say, in that chase for the number 10 spot. And they've still got some players who are working to get healthy. So if they can keep themselves relatively healthy the rest of the way, they can create some problems for folks.
Well, and with the addition of C.J. McCollum, like you said, having a closer, having somebody that's used to taking the big shots in the big moments, just a voice of reason, voice of calm, professional leader. He just brings all these things to the table to complement the already good pieces that they had in New Orleans.
Ish Wainwright connects on the triple. Tony Snell from downtown. Snell playing well off the bench, and you could just see the disparity in the bench scoring tonight. 26 points to 15 for the Suns.
They've just had everything go right for them tonight. And as Tyler said at the beginning of the game, they were the aggressors. They just came out attacking right away, not just on the offensive end, but mixing things up on the defensive end.
Yeah, Suns outscoring New Orleans in that second quarter, 28-22, but they had surrendered a 31-point opening quarter, and then that 42-point third quarter really started to drive the dagger in.
Take a look at this scout report of this game. I mean, take a look at this game overall, some film, learn from it, and get ready to come back and respond against a tough Utah Jazz team.
Yeah, and that's the one trademark and characteristic of this team is the ability to respond and be very honest with yourselves.
They don't lose 2 in a row either.
And understand that New Orleans came in, had a great game plan, executed, and it's the Pelicans who come away with the victory. That first for Willie Green against his old club as he gets a pat on the back from Crowder, from Book, and I'm sure a handshake and a long hug from his friend and mentor, Monty.